Can I say ass?
No,
Sorry.
go ahead, go.
They're
Have
badass.
fun. What is the worst thing about aging?
Gravity.
Something strange. I enjoy that.
That's true.
Because I knew the good looking guy was going to come my way.
Are you scared of being alone?
Not at all. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness.
Like, watch, and what do you say? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Welcome to our show, GUTSY Women Over 60 in Portugal. Thank you for I'm meeting up here with ladies, and we're going to be talking about everything from careers, past, present, and future. But I'd like us to all to start with our present. Okay, let's start with you, Dawn. Dawn, you say you are living on your own playlist. Tell us, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm a retired operating engineer and former natural hair care entrepreneur, and now I'm living in Portugal, and my desire is to be a law of attraction DJ. So I'm starting a channel with that.
Law of attraction DJ. We're going to talk more about
Okay.
that later on. And Manuel, you still trying to crack that ceiling for us. How's it going?
Getting there. Slowly but surely. I mean, yeah. I'm a 60-year-old businesswoman with a rich and very diverse journey, or I'd like to think it is. I was born in Mozambique, in Africa.
I want to hear more about that, but that's what I like.
Yeah.
You know, Gracia Michelle.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So we connect there. And Anna, you are creating tomorrow's leaders. I know that. You were busy yesterday.
Yeah.
All day.
Well, indeed, I try to have. My name's Anna Conde, and I'm an executive coach, and this is my passion for many years. And so, my story is about transformation lives. So I try to impact on them so that they can impact on the others.
Okay, we're going to hear more about that too. Nokao, homegirl.
First and foremost, I just want to thank this beautiful lady to bring us together. All right. I'm a classic contemporary granny, finding myself rewinding the tape because I do, commercials. I'm into modeling.
I know you're still strutting the runways at mid-60s.
I do commercials, and I'm a fashion designer, which is my family background. So this is something that has to do with the roots. And here I am, with academic skills and qualifications that have nothing to do with what I'm doing.
We're going to talk more about that.
Yeah.
Now, ladies, I want to ask a question. What is the worst thing about aging?
Gravity.
Everything is dropping.
Dropping.
Even us.
You just get wider
Okay.
and everything just drops.
I love it.
The gravity.
Anyone else?
Well, it's to be mistaken that you're unable of doing certain things when people misjudge you. Okay? And I tell people it's not about the numbers. It's the age, obviously, but there's a lot I can do more than you.
Yeah. I get it.
Example?
I swim. I find young people who can't swim. And I communicate very easily. I find people who ask me, young people that ask me, but how do you do it, Nokawa? How did you manage to get him or her? You see? I said, yeah, just be yourself. Be yourself. Like in
We
life,
try too much to be somebody else.
exactly. That's the biggest mistake one can ever do in this life. Try to be who you're not. Because what suits me may hurt you. So just stick to yourself. And if you still don't know, like I'm not saying I know myself fully. I'm learning every day when people say, so you can do this. I said, really, did I do it? I said, yeah, you did it. I said, oh, my goodness, I thought I'd just stop here. I said, no, you are capable. So the worst thing is when you reach a certain stage, especially, I'm 66 years old.
Wow.
And when people here, before seeing me, they say, she's a granny, she must be very old. I said, you better see me, okay?
Yeah.
You wait until you see me. And they said, oh no, but you can do this, you can do that.
Yeah.
So don't misjudge. We have a tendency of being misjudged.
That's true. Anna, any
Yes, I'm
challenge?
fully aligned with her because it's about misconceptions. Because we are, some people put people on boxes because of the age.
Yeah.
I turn 60 this year in August, and I do really believe that it's all about our energy, our inner power, what we just believe in ourselves, and that we can contaminate and inspire others. So it's not about
Exactly.
aging.
Yeah.
Having said that, I'd like you now to go to your present and talk about your career in terms of where you are and what you are doing. I always say that I'm on preferment. I do only what I prefer to do as long as it impacts life. I don't want to be told what to do all of a sudden. I'm not the best person to take directives or directions from anyone. I want to be on my own playlist.
Yeah.
You want to start?
Yeah, I agree 100%. I felt, back to your first question, though, about what they do. They try to put us in a box and think that we can't dream anymore, have passions anymore, still have goals, right? Like we're at that somehow we're at the finish line, but we're not at the finish line.
Not at all.
We're at the redefining line,
Good.
right? Because we have these sacred codes that we are now embracing because we're so much older and wiser. And so I am on my 70th birthday, which is 2 weeks from now. I'm relaunching my YouTube channel, Dawn Spiritual Rhythm 369. And my belief is that joy is our holy work and that we are sacred beings. And as we embrace that, we can expand our lives and have anything we want. So that we're not victims, we are co-creators in this. We are here to create and to make magic. And we don't know how powerful we are because this male-dominated society constantly tells us where we're supposed to be, especially at a certain age, that we're supposed to be in a particular lane. And I find that women over 60 are
we vanished.
badasses. Can I say ass?
No,
I'm sorry.
go ahead, go.
They're
Have
badasses,
fun.
and they are redefining what 60 looks like, what 70 looks like, what 80 looks like. You know, and there's opportunities, but we are defining ourselves. We're not letting anyone else define us.
I mean, I agree totally.
That's
And I
amazing.
have to say, with age, there is certain things that do come with age. Wisdom is one of the things
Yes.
that come with age. I mean, as you get older, you get wiser, and there are things also that I really don't give a shit what people think about me. I don't care. They like it, they don't like it.
We're having
That's
our
fine.
fun.
You know, it's okay to not like or like. Either way, you know, you just don't. Doesn't worry me, and I very much agree. You have to make your own path. Stick to your path, regardless of what people say. And I say this to my daughter. I say this to a lot of younger people. Make your own path. Forget what people think of you, whether you're young or old. But have a purpose in life and follow that purpose and follow that path. You will succeed. And in my world, I'm very much in a financial industry, and it's very male dominated. Still is. But
And you're a country manager for the company
Black Tower Financial
Tower,
Management. I'm country manager. I'm also president of the South African Portuguese Chamber of Commerce. And then I belong to a lot of other NGOs, you know, and a lot of other non-profitable organizations in Rotary. I do a lot of things. I
So
mean,
in short, we bring the best thing about aging is that we
Yes.
bring wisdom to whatever.
wisdom.
And I always say to
Absolutely. Experience.
young people, follow your purpose
Yeah.
with passion,
With
and
passion.
profits will follow.
Absolutely. I agree totally.
Because half the time we tell them to go for a certain degree that they don't like, and we think profits will follow. But the most important thing is the passion
Yeah.
before profits.
Yeah.
Or there we go.
Yeah,
Anna.
that's it. And I was listening to you, and I was thinking, we are very lucky because, unfortunately, there are so many people that do not reach our age because of all these diseases and so many things that is happening around. So, if we are here for a purpose. So I think it's very okay to be enjoying each state of our life, each phase of our life, so that if we are 14, if you are 50, if you are on the 60, let's use our power within, and let's put all our joy
You're
in
so right.
everything we do.
You're so right, Anna, when you say very few people reach our age. My prayer when I wake up every morning is,
Thank
you,
you.
God, for
Thank
making me
you.
see the grass
Thank
from the
you.
top and not from the bottom. Every day I wake up, I say that prayer to myself because I'm lucky to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm 30, but I'm lucky to be here in my 70s and still be able to see the grass from the top. My mother died at age 68. And by 68, I was worrying that, is it hereditary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Notao,
Well, through my life experience, ups and downs, I've learned a lot. And one conclusion, it's like, for me, life per se is just the most high-profile course. Yeah, that's a course. I'm in a world with young people, all generations. I'm a criminologist. I must mention that because other people ask me, but why are you doing this? Why not doing following your major and stuff like that? I said, everything in this world is interrelated. You can't separate. Understanding human behavior, understanding human brains, understanding everything, we come together. And where I am, I think it's an opportunity to share this, all this information, all this knowledge. And I'm seeing this age as more fun than before, believe me, really fun. But I'm also see as a responsibility. Because all these people have a tendency of looking at me like Notsavi is going to come with a solution.
age is wisdom again.
And if I don't, they will knock at my door. Like, look, can you, we have this and that and that. This happens to the fashion industry. This happens everywhere I go. Like, I would wear what I think is the worst outfit, but when they want me for shooting, they say, can you please come with that outfit? I said, really? I mean, you guys have your own wardrobe. They said, no, but we want yours. Okay.
I want to talk about fashion later on because remember I posted something about Iman and you commented about that.
Yeah.
But now that you've reached this age, I call it the age of serenity. What's the one thing you want the most? Just the one thing you want the most. I can give you mine.
Yeah.
Peace. That's all I want is peace.
Yeah.
And when the doctor
That's
told me
it.
to make sure that I live peacefully, I said, oops, I need to take care of myself. I worry about the whole world but myself.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you want?
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Peace, passion, and play. Yeah. And I want to get up every day and listen to music and dance and do affirmations
sure.
and align myself
do that
with
every
joy
day.
because that's our holy work. We're here to be joyful beings, and I think we forget that because of all the noise and the what isness in the world. We forget to embrace that part of ourselves, and that's our magic, that's our strength.
As the song says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. And you?
Retire, I think, yeah.
I cannot see you retire.
Yeah, everyone says that, but I think I will be able to. I want to slow down. My daughter says, you'll never retire, Mum. I said, no, I'm going to retire one day. But yeah, do what I want, when I want, however I want. If I,
That's preferment, girl.
preferment. I'm
There
there
we
with
go.
you, Felicia.
That's
I'm there with you.
preferment.
Absolutely.
And Anna?
This is a so powerful question because I have so many things to do when I just stop working. I need another second life. I want to be back and I want to play piano and I want to have time to dance and I want many, many things. But there is one thing that I peace and keep my energy so that for at least 20 years, so that I can live joyful and, yes, at a 100%. So I would say peace, energy, and keeping focus on my purpose, my life purpose.
That's amazing. My happiest moment is when I have the whole family together. We laugh, we fight, we eat, we dance. In fact, she has me dancing with my granddaughter.
Yeah.
They're teaching me a new dance called, what is it called? Jealousy. Whatever, jealous. I didn't jealous.
This is one thing that I really miss, because my kids, one is studying abroad in Holland, and the other one,
Miami.
yes, my daughter is in Miami. She's a PhD. She is investigating in Alzheimer's disease, and so she moved. She lives in Miami for almost 3 years, and I don't think she will come back. Also, my son is finishing his master in AI and cybersecurity, so the opportunities here are lower than in others. So it won't come. So all this concept of family is destroyed.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I
It
like
has changed
Sad.
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nukau,
you know,
I heard you talk
It's-
about family and talking to them long distance.
yeah. But I'd like to just go back to your question. What would I like to, to have? What would be my choice? There was a time in life where I was really exhausted. And I used to tell my kids, you know what? All I wish for is to get into coma. And my kids were like, Mommy, are you serious? You know the work you're going to give us when you come back? We're going to teach you how to walk, how to hold the teaspoon, fork and knife, and that stuff. But now, I don't regret that I didn't go to coma.
Why did you say that in the first
Because I
place?
was so tired. I'm a mother of 3.
How old are they?
My daughter is 43 now, and the second one is 39, and the baby is 35.
Maybe.
I bet you they all look
always
older
are,
than you.
yeah.
Can you believe? The second one, there was a... Okay, no, I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't go to coma because now I'm realizing that was like a stepping stone. You know, a stepping stone to climb the ladder. Yeah. I was actually climbing the ladder unaware and unwittingly, and nature said it's going to be like this, and you're going to take this route. All we have to take is a dose of patience and be ready. You're asking why. It's because I've been a mother of 3. And we splitted. He left. I stick around with the kids. And I had to focus on one thing and nothing else but one thing, education for everybody. So I put my kids, everybody, to school from when they were young. And I got postgrads, 2 postgrads, okay? And I got one who's not a grad. He chose not to, okay?
He's a musician?
Meanwhile, I was studying. No, the musician actually has 2 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the same time, I was actually studying. I was with the Open University doing my criminology. So we had 4 people in the house who were fully students and were not living in the house. They were all spread in the north of Portugal. Like, I would pay rent for me, pay rent for the one at the university in Porto, for the other one in the university in Villa, whatever, in the north, and then for the every month for years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mothers.
Oh, yes. But I enjoy something strange. I enjoy that.
That's true. We all do, don't we?
really
We
enjoy
literally enjoy.
that.
We enjoy doing it for them.
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
fulfillment that
It
you
is a
cannot even
fulfillment.
explain.
You know what I used to do? I'm sorry. I used to bake bread Fridays and post the bread, 3 breads. One day, the lady at the post office said, but this Your
Smells
packages
good.
smell good. How come it's warm? How come it's warm? It's warm packages. I said, it's bread. He said, what? I said, bread. For who? For my kids. And if I don't bake, they'll say, Mommy, you forgot the bread. And I used to make the best bread with raisins, nuts, and da. I tell them when it gets it's still warm, put peanut butter. You're going to love it.
Did you make amagwinya?
I don't know how to do that. I never did
was doing some
yeah,
amagwinya.
yeah. And musho, I don't know how to do it.
Anyway, when we get back, that was amazing. That was
it.
funny.
That's why I got tired.
Let's take a break right now.
Yeah.
And when we come back, I want to go back to now the hardships of what we go through as well. You had just started to talk about that. I'm talking to GUTSY Women Over 60 in Portugal. And we're just talking about the good, the bad, even the ugly of aging, but I don't like the word aging, maturing, because that's what we're doing now.
Exactly.
We somehow don't look like our grandmothers did in the olden days. I'm definitely saying the olden days. My granddaughter calls me, for example, glamour. Or clumsy, and then when she's in a good mood, she say Nana. Before, she used to say Nana, but I said Nana. So it's Nana in Ghanaian. I was told that it means the Queen Mother, and I believe I am a Queen Mother.
There you go.
But you touched on something that I'd like us to pour our hearts out and talk about, and that is all about fear and loss. What we go through as women, as caregivers, and we're also caregivers to our own children in many ways. There's I don't want to call it a burden, but a weight that we carry that we love to carry.
Yeah.
And you're saying exactly that, mailing bread to your children who live in different parts of Portugal.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Are you scared of being alone?
Want me to stop?
Yeah.
Not at all. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness.
I was expecting tears. I was expecting us to start tears. I even had the tissues for it.
No way.
Why are you so happy?
Happiest person in what I call my small paradise, my space and time, being available when somebody needs. No constraints. No one is going to tell me to sleep on the bottom part of the bed, on the right side of the bed, on the, you name it. So long as I'm not hurting no one, and so long as I make a difference, positive difference.
Okay.
After all, I'm learning more now that I'm alone. I'm learning about who am I? What am I capable of? And I know that if I had somebody else, that would be selling
You'd
my
be
soul
worrying
and
about them.
that would be selling my soul and selling my time, selling my everything. I wouldn't know a lot of things. For me, this has been an amazing journey. I know this is not for everybody. Please, ladies, don't try look like Noktawa and do like Noktawa. It may not work for you. It's perfect for me.
Okay. Anna, is it perfect for you?
Well, I would say I'm very okay with being alone, but I got divorced for 3 years ago. But I do believe that I'm still waiting for a love just to cross. I am going in the street and someone will find me. And I will find the perfect man. Okay? Because, yes, I'm not looking, but I do. Yes, I'm ready to. I'm ready to. And this year that I turned 60, I have a saying that when we focus on something, it happens. And so this year that I turned 60, it will happen.
Wow.
And I said this because I'm very okay with being alone, because I'm never alone, because I am with myself. I am with so many things around, so I'm okay. The point is that when we get divorced, there is an ending, but if this is for the negative point of view, the positive is it's something that is going to open, that is the other part of our life. So it was very nice when I was married, and then it's another chapter. Now
fact-
it's finished, and then another thing.
In fact, I saw this really on somewhere I was reading on social media where gray divorce is quite high, as they call it. It's rising, maybe that's the right word. And obviously you are not going to tell me that about that good-looking guy I saw.
No. Well, before the good-looking guy, and I still wasn't great, I did get divorced because I knew the good-looking guy was going to come my way. He's
Wait.
coming.
Yes, it's coming.
It always gets better.
Yes.
It always gets better. And I have to say, I mean, I also, even when I did get divorced, I was on my own for a while, and I was very happy to be on my own for a while. And I think it's also very important to know how to be on your own and not just depend on anybody,
Exactly.
on someone, you know. So having that power that I'm fine being alone, but actually I prefer to be with someone, or I do have someone that adds to my to me, to value, adds value to my life. Just being with someone just for the sake of being with someone, no. But I got divorced. I was on my own. I found my Prince Charming. We had a beautiful daughter, and I love that. I love that family. I love that connection. I do like being, you know, with him and spending time with my family. So, yeah.
Perfect.
And he's coming.
Because there are so many things that they have different impact when we do together. It's not because of not being allowed it to do it by ourselves, but when we do it, when we share, it has a different meaning, right?
Yeah.
It has
If
a
you're doing
different
it with
sense.
someone that- yeah.
So I think we have a lot to add to someone, and also a lot to receive when we are together,
Yeah.
fully aligned. Okay, sorry.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Dawn?
Yeah, not afraid to be alone. I got my I was divorced at 40 and remarried at 52, and met the love of my life. And now things are changing. My husband has been living with Parkinson's for 30 years, and he's not the man I married, but he is still the love of my life. And he is, what did he say to me the other day? Because I asked him, I don't want him going off by himself. And he says, I'm a prisoner of my wife, a POW. I'm like, no, you're not. You are. I am partner of wellness with you, right? And my sister said, when you were a prisoner of Whoopi, you didn't complain. So, you know, these things has layers to it, right? But
Explain, what's prisoner of whoopies?
you know what that is.
I'm lost.
Making Whoopi. You know, to be whooped. He didn't complain then, right? So there's layers to this. So this is the new layer, right? And but before we moved here, he got another diagnosis, and I remember when he told me, I didn't feel fear about it, right? Because I thought, if this is my guy, then this is my divine assignment, right? And then I'm up for this, right? And this is just divine choreography of life, right? You don't get to choose. And so I realized that every day is a new normal. I'm not quite sure what it looks like, and I have to be strong in the sense that I know that I am the partner for him and that I can get through this, whatever it looks like. I'm not afraid. I'm not sure what tomorrow brings. And there's little days where certain things happen that do frighten me, but fear and joy can't occupy the same space.
Yeah.
So when I feel fear, I have to switch my thinking and think of something joyful, and it doesn't have to be about that subject. It can be about anything else, right? But I have to be, like, if this is my spiritual journey, then I'm up for this journey. I'm strong enough. I am the woman for this, and that this is my partner. So whatever he needs, because I know if the shoe was on the other foot, he would have my back. You know, that's the way it is. And so better or worse, right? You're taking those vows. And so I'm in that. So I'm not afraid to be alone. I'm not afraid to. I'm in mourning. I am in mourning. I've been doing a lot of eating my feelings, you know, and so because the guy that I married, I am losing on some level, and so I have to lean in more and take more of the lead. But for the 15 years of our marriage, I have had a soft life. And so if it's time for me to take the lead, then I will take the lead. And I'm not afraid of what tomorrow brings.
And you mentioned you moved to Portugal, and you found it to be one of the warmest places.
Yes.
And your husband had a little accident, and this young girl.
Yeah, my husband was, he's Parkinson's, and sometimes he's walking very fast. And Parkinson's is a motion disorder, right? And he was walking down the hill, and he couldn't stop himself. So he fell and kind of knocked himself unconscious. And when people see Parkinson's, they don't know what they're looking at.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he fell, and this young girl came up on him, and high school girl, and she took his iPhone because he basically knocked and kind of disoriented, and she took his iPhone and opened it up, and she called me, and she says, "Your husband has fallen," and she picked him up and set him, like set him up and leaned him against her knees, and she was crying because she didn't know what she was dealing with. But the fact that I just thought in America, would a high school girl do that? I don't think that would have happened in America. I think they would have taken pictures or been too afraid of him. But I think that they would not have. I think they would have acquiesced to an adult. I don't think that they would have leaned in, and she leaned in, you know, and she was caring. And one of the things they talk about in America, I'm not quite sure other countries people live in, but that in America, the healthcare system is to black women what the cops are to black men. So if I'm going to be his advocate, I have to live someplace where I feel safe, that either they're going to listen to me and that I can help him and I can be the advocate for him.
Yeah.
And so Portugal has been, every doctor we have met has gotten up out of their chair, shaken our hands. You know, they have been kind. We've had nothing but the best medical care.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Want to say you women are strong women in your own way. To be able to really pull through what you've all pulled through in many ways. You divorced before, remarried, saying, I'm not going there again. I'm on my own.
At the age of 37, that's when I divorced, and I never went back again. Once beaten, twice shy.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, never again. No? Never. People don't believe it. I said, no, sorry, there must be somebody. I was 37 years old, and I never went back.
Yeah.
Wow. And Dawn, we take our heads off to
Absolutely.
you for what you've gone through and what you're doing.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're teaching us, girl. They say women are the biggest caregivers
Yeah.
Right.
in the world right now.
You've been elected to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's an appointment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. You have been chosen.
Yeah.
What do
It's
you
my,
call
it's
it?
my assignment.
Appointment.
It's my divine assignment.
Assignment.
It's my
Assignment.
divine assignment.
Yeah.
Divine
Right.
assignment.
Yeah.
Yes.
But caregiving, it can be very rewarding, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, I did it for my
Yes.
mother, and
It
it was amazing.
But sometimes that can also lead to
Drain you.
almost
Drain,
lead to
right.
depression, lead to sadness, because
Yeah.
you need to be strong for someone else. You need to be there for someone else. And sometimes when you're on your own, you want to cry and you want to be sad, and, you know. So it's actually very rewarding, but then you also it's very draining.
You got to be
and
very
Yeah.
strong.
yeah, it's quite.
When we come back, we are going to talk about the vanishing syndrome. How do we stop this vanishing syndrome? We're supposed to, I wanted to do a podcast. My daughter said, no, you have to do a, what do you call it, vodcast.
Vodcast.
Yeah.
It's a
We need
vodcast?
cameras to show your faces, the wrinkles,
Oh, yeah, sure.
the wrinkles of wisdom,
Right.
the deep lines, etc. We're going to talk about cosmetic surgery and things like that.
I was
Let
ready
us-
for that today. I'm ready for that.
We're going to be talking makeup. I mean, come on, Nakawe, we're going to talk anyway after the break. Don't forget, however, to honestly and truly like, watch, and what do you say, subscribe
Subscribe.
to my YouTube
Bye.
channel.